Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. A lot of you might be like, oh, why that girl don't ever do her hair? I'm not here to put on no wigs. I'm not here to put on no makeup. You trying to look, dolled up. No hate, no shame, no game on nobody that does that. But this is just what you're gonna get from me because my natural is just fine. It's a little freaky, but you gotta remember, like, it's been an entire day. But anyway, let's get right into it. I'm officially 1 week out. I had VSG performed in Greensboro, North Carolina on Monday, April 8th, 2019. Today, of course, is Monday, April 15th, 2019. My highest weight when I first started my VSU journey was reported at 412 pounds. I'm not going to worry about ounces, so 412 pounds. And on the day of surgery, I was 401 pounds. And today, that was my drum roll, by the way. Today, I weighed in at 391? Yeah, 391. I'll post a picture of that. So that's one thing. I did a small video and I'll play it right after I finish speaking. And it was just basically doing a small rundown of what I do in the morning as far as from like when I start taking my pills in the morning, well, my chewables in the morning for now, up into how much I drink just to make sure I get my liquids in. My dietitian and actually my relief nurse contacted me today, since it is officially 1 week out, and was just talking to me about making sure I got in enough liquids. So you'll see a small video inserted to just show you guys basically what I would have. Within the video, I did not put in a B12 or a biotin chewable. That's because I just received them today in the mail. So I'll also be inserting a picture of those just so you can see what kind I am actually taking. Those are the only things that I can actually reference you to take refer you to take is those things that I have tried. Today, I did go to get some samples of a Celebrate brand multivitamin, just so that I can have other options if I really don't like the Pro Care that I'm taking the Pro Health Care that I'm taking right now. But right now, I only have to take that one time a day. So even though it's not the best, I've just learned that anything with iron in it is not going to taste good. But that's something that I'll deal with for now. So far, we're just going to give you guys a quick video about what I take for vitamins and how I get in my liquids for the day. So this is the Pro Health multivitamin that you have to take every morning. So take one. And then the medicine that you just take one every day. You can take one of these early in the morning too if you need to. It's every 8 hours is needed. I don't take these anymore. But right now, before 9:30, I'll go ahead and take one of the multi-chews, one of the pills, and then I'll drink to this line of this cup worth of my protein shake. As time goes on, by 11:30, I've been drunk another to this line of the clear protein. So just making the stats together, I usually just give myself a 20 of these two worth of protein. At 11:30, I take one chewable. By 12, I have myself to this line, so not quite 8.5 ounces of broth. I also go ahead and take a Gas X tab. By 2 o'clock, I drink half of this shake, which will give 15 grams of protein. I sip on water in between. By 4:30, I have another cup up to this of broth. Drink water in between. I have half of the yogurt, which a full container is 15 grams, so half of it, 7.5 of the yogurt, and I do the essence rounding up. By the time I get to here, I would have another calcium chewable, and then as we get down to 6:37, I'll drink again to the line that I have here. This is over 2 ounces, so I just want to let you guys see the line there. So it's not quite 4, but that's how much of the protein I'll drink. And then before I go to bed, I'll take my last calcium chewable. The thing about the calcium chewables, I forgot to grab the other container before I started my video, or I would have had 3 different ones sitting now. So when you take your multivitamin, you have to wait 2 hours before you can take your first calcium, because you don't want the iron to cancel out from your multivitamin. So 9:30, 11:30. Then you wait 3 hours in between. So by 2:30, you take your next one. Well, not by 2:30, but no earlier than 2:30. Like I said, I usually wait quite a good point of the day. Then you round it down now, and you have to wait another 3 hours, and you can end with your calcium. When it comes down to like broth and things, I'm not a big fan. Although you see in my video that I recorded with vegetable broth, chicken broth, beef broth, I also just decided to make up my very own, just so that I knew, like, okay, I don't mind this flavor. So growing up, I used to eat oodles and noodles. I wasn't someone that ate them regularly, but I did remember that the shrimp kind has a particular flavor. I don't know how to talk real good and clear, so we're not going to worry about how I pronunciate the word shrimp. But so I'm going to insert a quick video just about how I actually prepare the noodles, just so that I can actually eat the broth, because this has literally been the savior. Like, I've literally just about consumed the soup from the noodles the entire time I've been doing my process, and it's fine. Like, I can eat it without any problems. And then as far as, like, you'll see in the video I'm going to insert, you'll see just a little noodles that I leave in there, and that's just for flavoring. I don't have to eat them at all. Sometimes I will chew them up really good and eat them, but majority of the time I just eat the broth. Here's that video. Let me show you guys one of my I call it a cheat meal, but it's fine. So I don't like noodles, but I do remember the taste of the broth being fine. So what I do is I make the noodles. You don't have to eat the noodles, and actually this is more because Jerome made it this time. And usually what I would do is just put maybe, let's see, put about this much worth of noodle as I was boiling the water, just in case the noodle itself provided flavoring. When the noodles are done boiling, I put the packet in, I stir it in, I give myself 3 drops of hot sauce and a capful of vinegar, because this is what I used to do when I was younger and I did eat noodles, put hot sauce and vinegar. So anyway, I'll stir it together. I'm going to end up putting it in my cup. Like I said, my cup usually fills up to about here. So I've been doing this way more than just a broth. And like I said, I'll just drink it. It's liquid. Like I said, it's liquid. I sip on it. And every now and then, nowhere near all of those noodles that you see in there, but maybe about this amount, I'll actually chew up and swallow as well. And I am 1 weekend, and it hasn't caused me any problems so far. So this is just a little cheap thing for people that don't find the broth just to have a lot of flavor, because I don't. So I've actually been improvising with this. So I've had shrimp is my favorite. I've had chicken as well. So yesterday, of course, was Sunday, and it was April the 14th, and we had a child's party in my family. They had, standard food, but one of the items was pizza. I actually brought back a slice of pizza for myself, and I was like, I'm going to eat the sauce off of this. What I ended up doing is actually, it took me about 2 hours, and I actually ate the cheese off of the pizza as well as the sauce off of the pizza. So I'm going to insert a quick picture of how the pizza looks when I'm done. And ignore the fact that this hot part, crust is missing. I actually gave that to my dog, but I just let you guys know this because I tried that and I just chewed it up really fine, and I haven't had any problems with my stomach. So here's that pic. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about the actual surgery day, even though I did make a video earlier, so you can refer back to that. A little bit of information to know about surgery day is that I just thank the Lord that I was not in pain, as I have been told it becomes very painful. I've had people just talk about, screaming and thinking they were going to die and all that. And I'm just truly blessed. I haven't experienced any of that, and I don't want to. Just leaving out from, surgery and everything. I seen a couple of people that actually had drains put into them, and I didn't receive a drain. Also, I didn't perform a leak test. My surgeons didn't do that at all. In fact, they still tell you sip, sip, sip. And a lot of people was like, I was confused when my surgeons and my surgery team told me to gulp down this drink because I'm supposed to sip. And they were basically saying, but they wanted to check for any leaks. That's not how we check for leaks with me. We just slowly allowed my body to have different foods, and then with different tests, they went ahead and was able to notice that if I wasn't experiencing a certain amount of pain or anything like that, then I wasn't having any leaks. Sorry about where I met him in the video. My house is always loud, so I'm going to try to pick a particular space, or probably when I return to work at my childcare center, just get in a space where every week I can go ahead and just record something quick for you guys. But I wanted to tell you guys that. So I did not have a drain, and I did not have a leak test performed. So that was something I did want to share with you guys, because I've heard almost everyone talking about that, and I didn't have one performed. Since I am a week out, I did tell you guys that my nurse and my dietitian team has reached out to me just to make sure everything is going good and as planned. And they actually told me that I am getting in enough liquids. I need to work on maybe a little bit more protein, and that's just because they want me to be ready to jump right off of when next Monday come. I can go right into eating whatever foods I would like to, as long as I chew them up enough. So that's something I wanted to do. Let me show you guys my battle scars. It looks like I'm those are the bruises that I showed you guys in the video from surgery day. They have not quite went away yet, but it's okay. So I have been documenting some of the walks that I've been taking, just so that you guys do remember that we aren't supposed to be walking. So I'm just going to insert a couple of little quick clips about that. There's also one that's a little bit more extended, and if you wish, you can just go ahead and leave from the video now. I know it is getting a little lengthy, but I wanted to get you guys filled in on what I actually did for the week. So here's a couple of little things about walks that I did from the next day up until today. I also inserted Sunday. I just left from walking. Today is Thursday. We had surgery on Monday. So today is Thursday, April the 11th. It's 8 o'clock p.m. on the dot. We have to walk some of these bubbles out of this gut. Okay. So just walking.
It's a whole lot too.
We just trying to get cutie patootie. My little princess up here walking too. Let me get y'all an angle of this cameraman. Girl, and my mama's hating. She's a hater. Jerome's walking too. And we just gonna get it. All right, so let me do this quick update. Let me make sure it's on my face. Is this on my face, Warren?
Yeah.
Okay, watch out for this car and my dog. So I just want to make sure I'm getting enough walking in and stuff, so that I can make sure that I don't have extra gas on my stomach and stuff. So that's why we're walking at night this time. Warren decided to take back over the camera, which is fine. So on Monday, I'll give an updated video, and it'll just talk about how the first week went. Even Warren has been eating broth. How hungry are you?
Real hungry.
I'm not hungry though, but he's hungry, real hungry, because he's just eating broth. I let him have a chili today so that he can have a little bit of meat and something in there. So we did that, but we know we just working down from the highest weight. So on Monday, we'll give the update. And we'll just see how many pounds we're down, or how tough it was to get through this first week.
It's going to be real tough for me.
It's going to be tough for you. But let me tell you. We are at the park getting these laps in. I'm walking the pup.
And she's doing stuff she ain't supposed to.
He trying to tell me that I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing.
She ain't doing
well,
stuff she's supposed
don't listen to him. But I did make a mistake and just drink out of the straw for my drink that I have him holding over there. It's just ice water, don't worry. So that was just a couple of quick inserts. Just to recap really quickly before I finalize everything. Again, my highest weight starting of the process, which was going to be in November of 2018, was 412 pounds and some odd ounces. Day of surgery, I weighed 401 pounds and a few ounces. It was actually 401.2. We're not going to really worry about the ounces like I mentioned earlier. But today, I actually went and went through my phone and looked at the picture in the video that I actually had taken, and I was actually 390 pounds. I know earlier I made a mistake and said 391 pounds, but I need to claim my little pound, honey. So I'm 390. So officially from my highest weight, I am down 22 pounds, and from the date of surgery, I am down 11 pounds. You know. So that's just a quick video to let you guys know about how I feel my first week went. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know any of them by commenting below. Hit the subscribe button if you wish to follow me on my journey. And actually what I'm about to do now, we just left from Food Line. So I went in there and I'm going to make me some broccoli cheddar soup. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I don't want to be a bad example or a bad leader through this journey, but I am someone that tests out theories, because if we can go and blend up any single thing, as long as we put it in the blender and make it fine and watery, then that's how I know we can still eat some regular foods in between. So throughout this journey, like I said, I've made the udon noodle broth, ramen noodle broth, I guess you should say, and I've also had the topping of a cheese pizza, and that digested fine as well. I don't plan on continuing to just try other things, even though I'm about to make a broccoli cheddar soup. I'm just letting you guys know that if I can go and get a chili from Wendy's and put that bad boy in the blender and still eat that, it's still the heaviness of the meat and the beans and the actual toppings in there. So that's fine for our stomach. It's just the way that we're getting it in there, because they want to make sure that we have it small enough to properly digest. So I haven't had any problems so far, and I'll let you guys know if I do end up having any problems, but I haven't so far. And I want to talk to people about, before I let you guys go, sorry to reverse back, the bowel prep. It is very important to prep for bowel movements prior to, and if you do not, then just do like me, because I didn't prep, but I would, someone did tell me I should prep. I didn't, and then I waited. So I had my surgery on Monday. I waited to see if I passed the bowel movement on my own by Thursday, but remember, on Sunday, I had already passed the bowel, so I haven't eaten anything to make myself use the bathroom. So I got the milk of magnesia, is that what it's called? And I took that one serving on Thursday, and I naturally used the bathroom myself the next day. And I've been just regular and just fine ever since then. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, guys, well, I want to leave you guys out. Don't want to talk you to death. Like I said, subscribe if you want to follow my journey, and I'll keep you guys posted on how my tummy reacts to the broccoli cheddar cheese soup. All right, I'm out. Thanks.